Hey y'all, good afternoon. Welcome back to Side Wander Shed. Saturday, March 23rd, I believe. Um, Saturday afternoon out here on the shed. Well, not in the shed, we're on the back porch. It's an overcast, raw, rainy day here in Virginia. And I figured I'd just do a little bit of a live stream here for a few minutes, for a little bit, see where it goes, see what happens. Hope y'all are having a good day. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Um, Couple things right off the bat. Uh, I have another video that's uploading right now. It says it's got another 30 minutes or so before it uploads to YouTube. So, giving myself a plug. And it's after 12 o'clock. Anyway, but the video is I have a cousin, Michael White, and he has his own YouTube video, and I appreciate it if you'd all stop by sometime, check it out. It's called Mike's Cooking Studio. He also does some karaoke as well, but check it out. He mentioned um, that he didn't have a cast iron skillet, at least not a decent sized one. So what I did is I went out and I ordered another large 10 1/4 inch cast iron skillet for him, and check out the video because I was really impressed with this large. It was actually very smooth compared to the other ones that I've gotten. Yes, I still sanded it down and everything. And right now, getting ready to put it in the oven for the last round of seasoning. Usually I season them 3 times. This one's already been seasoned 3 times, 3 cycles. What we call the initial seasoning. I'm going to do this the 4th time. And I'm doing something different. Usually I will use, you can use whatever oils you like. A lot of people like to use rapeseed oil, flaxseed oil, lard, Crisco, uh, bacon grease, um, canola oil, vegetable oil. Doesn't really matter because part of the seasoning process is you get it up to the smoke point of whatever oil you're using, and it polymerizes. Basically turns into a very hard coating. So yes, if you season it with rapeseed oil, flaxseed oil, canola, whatever, you don't have to worry about the flavor. You can cook and use whatever oil you want to, or whatever grease you want to cook with. It doesn't affect it. So what I tried is they have this stuff, and no, I'm not sponsored, but this is the first time I'm using it. Frisbee stick, and it's made specifically for seasoning cast iron, and it's doing a good job. The pan is warm, but here's the pan right now. Let's see if you can see it. It's coming up pretty good. It's looking real nice, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, toss this in the oven. It says to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. I set this at 425 because my oven temperature varies a little bit. So, but it's doing a real nice job. And yeah, I'm gonna finish finish this with the last coat of seasoning, and then send it on up to my cousin Michael, so that hopefully he'll have it on his channel, Mike's Cooking Studio, and he'll cook something in it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and you know, wow, I set this headpiece right next to the heater out here. I'm hoping it still works because it is hot. It is hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's burning my ear. But anyway, yeah, I set that in the oven for an hour, and I don't know if you could hear me or not, and hopefully I won't get any grief about it. But had Alexa set a timer for an hour from now. So the way I do it is I'll leave that in there at 400 degrees for an hour, and then I will turn the oven off, but I won't pull the pan out. I'll let the pan and the oven cool down um, till it's at a reasonable temperature where you can touch it without burning yourself. This one, it's the last round of seasoning, so I'll just leave it in there till I remember to take it out. But anyway, um, anyone shows up, if you look at the comments, I have a link. If you want to join in, hop in, just click on the link. I'll let you in. And I know I really should schedule these live streams so people that are actually interested in participating or at least listening to me babble live would know when I'm going on. But I'll, I'll, I'll get my stuff together someday and start doing that. I'm still playing around with this, still trying to figure it out. So, in case you couldn't tell, especially with a few that I've left up and I haven't deleted, I don't mind babbling just to myself. The wife's at work. Brother-in-law, he's gone to work. I have one dog and two cats that are outside. One dog, I think she's still sleeping. That's the little one, Lydia. At least she ain't bothering me right now. Um, my nephew, Kirian, he went to King's Dominion yesterday. I don't know if he ever made it back or not. He went with his sister Kerrigan and her boyfriend Gage, good people. Um, so I'm sure he's still alive. I just don't know if he's in his room or if he ever came back. So right now, basically what I'm saying is, once again, I'm alone and unsupervised, and I'll be good until 3 o'clock. So, or maybe 4. The wife's not sure if she has to stay over or not, but she won't be home till later. And for dinner tonight, I'm going to be cooking some pork chops, basically. Um, I might film that. I'm not sure. Who knows? The other thing that's going on is that engine I built 2 years ago for my truck. I'm actually going to be working on finally a run stand. So I went out and I got some parts for it so that I can not just start it up, but what I want to do is run it. It's a roller cam engine, so I don't have to worry about breaking in the camshaft lifters or anything. It does have uh, Molly rings in it instead of cast iron rings, so I do have to be careful about how I seat the rings. But my biggest thing is this isn't my first time swapping an engine over or even rebuilding an engine, although this is the first time in 40 years I have built an engine from just a block that went out to the machine shop, and I sourced the parts and decided to upgrade an engine. The other ones I've done before were just basically I've assembled engines. Somebody else has bought the parts, they did all the research. Most of them were stock, other than either oversized pistons or oversized rings, depending on what was going on. Maybe a new crankshaft, or even grind down the crankshaft to 10 under, whatever. But basically, it's all been stock parts. On this engine, I researched it, I designed it, and I did the best I could to build an engine that I want for the truck. So there's a lot of things in it and on it that are not standard, that are not stock, they're not stock replacements, is some stuff. So I want to run it, get a radiator and run it for a while to make sure that there's no manufacturing defects in the parts, to make sure I didn't screw up on something before I go through the process of pulling the engine out, the old engine out, and putting a new engine in, running it for a week and finding out something catastrophic happened and I have to swap engines again. I don't want to do that, or even pull the other engine out to fix it, or even just have it sit for 2 or 3 days and have to fix the engine. I want to make sure the engine is fine and it's running good before I put it in the truck. That way I'm confident in the engine. And two, if something goes on and it won't start, won't run right, won't do something, I know it's not the engine. I know it's something with how I connected it to the truck. Either the wiring, something's gone wrong. And that kind of helps me diagnose where I screwed up or what the problem is. But anyway, that's another thing. Once I get that set up and everything, I'll have a little bit more videos. Trust me, provided I don't blow the damn thing up. Even if I do, I'll make videos of that too. But yeah, I'll have some videos of it running on the run stand instead of just a picture of it and you hearing it run. Which I already have up, but you'll be able to see it operating and see everything I do to it and try to figure it out. And I might even be on Bear Rose Garage live stream asking for help to diagnose something. Who knows? But with that being said, I still have projects out here in the yard. Uh, Still got to tear apart an old fence that's leaning up against the shed and repurpose that wood for the new fence, my side of it. Neighbors already put their side of the fence up, and they're making a hell of a garage out there too. It's gonna be about the size of my shed, which is fairly large. Um, but whereas my shed faces this way, their shed and their yard's going to be facing that way, so it'll be a little bit more usable for them, for their cars and everything. Mine, I can't get a car in here. I could, a small one, but anyway, there's a bunch of projects. I got a pool I have to put up and a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Mike, this is awesome, buddy. I am so glad to see you. I've been trying to get a hold of you. If you want, right up above you there where it says Sidewinder Shed, StreamYard, if you want to click on that, you can be part of the of this live cast here, this live stream. Yeah, I'm live right now, buddy. I'm talking to you. If you want to join in, you can join in with video on your phone. You can join in with just audio on your phone. You can, if you have a computer, you can join in that way. All you have to do is right under the comments, it should be something that says https://streamyard.com. Just click on that, and that should allow you to join in if you want to. That would be awesome because you didn't see the beginning. You didn't. I just showed off. I got you a cast iron skillet, and I just showed it off at the beginning of this live stream. It's in the oven right now for its final seasoning. Matter of fact, you know what? I don't think it's up to 400 degrees yet. I'm gonna grab it, Mike. Stay on here. I'm gonna grab it and show it to you. I'll be right back. All right, Mike. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, it has reached 400 degrees. It's friggin' hot. I'm putting it back in the oven. But that's your buddy. That's your new cast iron skillet. Um, your cousin Carol, my sister, she's sending me your address. I'm gonna send that up to you when I get done seasoning it here, and I hope you like it. I hope it works for you. Um, I'm uploading a video right now. It should be done. I think that's what that beep beep was on my phone telling me that the video is done. That talks about it. No, it's still uploading. That's probably because I'm using part of the bandwidth for live streaming. But pardon me. Anyway, it'll show you the pan when I first got it, and you saw what it looks like now. It was actually for a large pan, one of the newer ones. It was actually very, very nice. It was one of the smoothest ones I've ever seen. And I've seen dozens of these. I've had dozens of them come through my hands here. And that was one of the nicest pans I've ever seen. One of the nicest newer lodge. You know, I have a few that are 60s, 80 years old that don't even compare. The 80-year-old quality was so much better. And I'm sorry, but I'm keeping those, Mike. But I got you a new one, and I hope you like it. And I hope I see it on your channel. I also hope you're still here listening to me babble. And the other thing is, Mike, I would like to hook up with you. Oh, I can't pull it out again, Mike. It was too damn hot. It was too damn hot. Um, Here we go. There you are, buddy. You're on. I don't have any sound. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. No sound. Yeah, Michael, check check your microphone, buddy. I because there's no sound. No, nothing. Can't even hear you tapping. It's good seeing you though. At least I can see you. Yeah, I can't hear you at all, my friend. Let's see. No, I don't have mute mic on it. No. My end is all set up. And I'm not computer savvy enough to even tell you where to check and see if your mic is working. But yeah, I can see you, but I can't hear you, buddy. You might have to. I don't know. And I don't know anything about Chromebook either. That's a little different than the IBM I'm on. It's also one of the reasons why I use a plug-in mic. But anyway, hang tight, buddy. You know, try and figure it out. Because man, I was just getting ready to say I'd love to do a live stream with you, and maybe someday when you're what I would really like to do is to do a cooking live stream with you, uh, especially something in that frying pan. that I'm going to be sending to you. Maybe make the same type of dish, but you do your version, I do my version, and we do it together. I think that would be awesome. Hey, there you
Hello?
go. Yeah, I got you now, buddy.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yep, yep,
Hello?
yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. Got good audio. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No.
All right, we can hear you, Mike. I can hear you. When you have it plugged in, when you had it plugged in, Mike, we could hear you. I could hear you fine. Oh, but yeah, we have a choice here. Whether we can hear you, when we can hear you, you can't hear me. Isn't that a pain in the buttocks? All right, check, 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 sound check, nothing. Oh my God, I know that's aggravating. That's got to be aggravating. I have been through this myself. I have been through this myself. Yeah, there you go. Does that have a mic with it? Okay, awesome. I'm trying to do the lip sync here, lip reading. Can you hear me through the microphone or through the headphones? I can't hear you, but can you hear me through the headphones? I'm assuming they're okay. I'm assuming that they are Bluetooth, but yeah, the mic still ain't working. Oh, well, don't worry, buddy. Here, figure it out. Um, Try something. No, I can't hear you, buddy. I can read your lips, but I can't hear you. Yeah. Do you have a do you have a mute button on that mic or anything? No, still ain't got nothing. Still ain't got nothing. Give me a second though, buddy, because I'm gonna grab another beer. I'll be right back. Play around with it for a minute. It's just you, me, and yeah, my grandson Max was watching us, but there's not a whole lot of people here, so we have time to figure this out because I would really like to figure it out. I'll be right back. Yeah, still no sound. Hmm. Still no sound. Your other set was I could hear you, but obviously you couldn't hear me. Is there any way? Do you have two ports and maybe talk through one and listen
Hello?
through the other? Yes, I got you now. I can
No,
hear
I
you.
can't hear you.
Son of a. Oh, damn it, Mike. I'm sorry, buddy. I am sorry, pal. Yeah, I know this is frustrating. But you know what? I am going to tell you one thing. While you can still hear me, No, still no sound. Oh, wait till you plug it in. Nope, still no sound. Can you hear me? I'm talking. Can you hear me? Nod your head. Nope. All right, still no sound on my end. Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, still no sound on my end. Sit tight for a second though, Michael, because since you missed it, no, still dead. Still dead. But hey, buddy, hang tight for a second though, because since we have visual, I am going to grab that pan. I'm just going to use two pot holders to hold on to it. I want you to see it. I truly want you to see it. And this damn thing is hot. It's freaking hot. Um, a video that shows, what it looked like before I seasoned it, before I sanded it down and everything. It's uploading right now. I got to put this back in the oven. All right, buddy. I see you don't have your headphones on. Can you hear me? Just nod your head. Is the sound coming through? Because I don't know if you can hear me. Here, I'll put it to you this way. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Well, I still have no sound from your end, but look, as long as you're there, I don't mind babbling, even if I can't hear you. If you got a question or something, just throw it up in the comments, and we can communicate that way. I tried something new with your pan. I used this to season it. It's Crisby stick. It's made specifically for seasoning cast iron. Normally, what I use is just plain old vegetable oil, but this stuff seems to be working great. It seems to be really nice because although the pan does come from the factory with the seasoning on it, I stripped it off and I'm doing my own seasoning. What I need you to do is when you get the pan, tell me how well the seasoning works. Because the great thing about cast iron is if you don't like the seasoning that I used, you can spray it with some Easy Off, put it in a garbage bag, leave it there for 2 days, and it'll strip the seasoning right off. It'll strip it down to bare metal. Hi, Justin Hill. Hey, buddy. Glad seeing you. Glad you come back. Justin, this is my cousin Mike. He has his own YouTube channel. It's called Mike's Cooking Studio. And right now we're having some technical difficulties. He's not able to. We don't have any sound from his end. But and Justin, if you want to hop in, like last time or time before, hop in, buddy. The link is right up at the top of the comment section. You can hop in as well. But and as I was saying, you can always re-season the pan, Michael. If this seasoning doesn't work for you, you can just strip it down and re-season it with lard, Crisco, canola oil, vegetable oil, grapeseed oil, flaxseed oil, whatever you like. It doesn't matter. Heck, my folks. That's all they ever cooked with was with cast iron. Ah, there you go. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I know that one. Yep. That and I know the name too. I just can't get it out my mouth. It's I know that, but that's not a raw cast iron, but it is cast iron, but it has that oh my god, it sucks getting old, Michael. All the words I was going to use have left my head. It's got that almost porcelain type enamel, whatever. Oh Jesus, covering on those things are awesome. Those things are great, and it's got a French name to it. Yeah, can't think of it, but I know what it is. Those are awesome. Those are awesome. Uh, my other question for you though, Mike, and you can respond in the comments. Do you have any raw cast iron skillets or anything that you cook with? I was just wondering if uh, if you ever if you actually have any cast iron. I mean, other than that one you just showed me. Oh, damn it. And I think we're just back to you and me now, Mike. So that's cool. I got you. Don't get frustrated, buddy. We're just here having fun. It's just you and I now. No big deal. We'll work it out. We'll get it figured out. I'm just doing this on the spur of the moment. I am so glad to see you, though. I really am. It's just, oh my God. It's been forever, Michael. And it is. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better. You're looking good. You're looking good, buddy. No, can't hear you. I know. I know it's frustrating, my friend, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, think about this. If you want to talk and you got something you want to say, plug in that other one, talk, and then unplug it so you can hear my reply. You think that'll work? Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Now you can hear me okay?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got my phone going. I
Oh,
got the
okay.
channel on my phone.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a
I hear you
delay.
fine.
Yep. Few second delay. But yeah, I can hear you now, Michael. Oh, I can also hear the phone too in the background.
Oh,
But that's okay, buddy. At least I can hear you. You can hear me, and it's awesome. I mean, it works great, buddy. It don't matter. It don't matter. I can deal with a little bit of delay and a little bit of background noise. I just want to talk to you, man. I just want to talk to you. That's all there is to it. I mean, how you doing? How you feeling? And tell everyone that might watch this later. Tell everyone about your cooking channel. I'll be quiet, and that way there won't be a whole lot of background noise. You can just talk. Plug your other one in and just talk. Now, can't hear you on the phone. I know it. It's annoying, and I don't know if Justin popped back in or who just popped back in. It might be my grandson. And I don't know if Justin popped back in or who just popped back in. It might be I can hear you now, Mike. And I don't know if Justin popped back in.
so you can hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Uh, Not much to say about my channel. I'm up to 324 subscribers.
That's awesome.
25.
That is awesome, Michael. I'm not that far ahead of you, buddy. That is awesome, Michael. I'm not that far ahead of you, buddy. That is awesome, Michael. I'm not that far ahead of you, buddy. But how are you feeling?
My readers up on top of my head.
Yeah.
Always looking for my glasses. Huh. Then I got my other pair. Usually I have my readers down and those up there. And then they go back. I go back and forth.
Oh, I got you. I got a collapsible set.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I like that. Oh, nice. These are prescription. Oh, nice. Nice. I like those.
Yeah.
These are prescriptions.
It's the only way I won't lose them.
They're readers. Sucks getting old.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. How are you feeling, man? It's been what, a week now? You've been out of the hospital.
I'm feeling much better. Thanks for all your. Good, great. Much better than I was last week.
Yeah.
I've been out of the. I've been in. I've been in and out of the hospital so much. I mean, in the last 5 years. I mean, it's mostly related to my lungs. And my heart. I have congestive heart failure.
Yep.
But it's the side of the heart that deals with the pulmonary. It's right-sided congestive heart failure. I just went from. I take a pill for water, to keep water up. Lacey. I went into the hospital on the 11th. I was 280 pounds. Right now, I'm at 255.
Ooh.
So I went from 280 to 255.
Yeah.
The hospital takes very good care of me. The last time I was in the hospital was in October, November. I had pneumonia. I was only my it was my shortest stay at the hospital. I was only there for 3 days. I had a bacterial pneumonia in late October, but then I was back in November, early November, the first couple of weeks. I was there for like 4 or 5 days.
I got
And
you.
I know it comes down to money and insurance paying for it. I know the routine at the hospital, at least on the Cape Cod. I go to the emergency room. I'm there for like a half the day. And then they usually move me to intensive care, depending on how bad I am. I might be there for a couple of days. Then they move you to a regular room. They give you about 3, 4 days, five tops. Then it's out. I mean, I understand that. They can only treat my conditions, chronic, my conditions. There's nothing they can do to cure it. There's nothing they can, you know. So they get you back to your baseline,
Right.
go home, keep you doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? If you get worse, go back to I guess go back to the hospital. But it's not like my head is falling off or I ripped something open, and they have to keep me for like a week, 2 weeks, So, and then a couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I did a rehab stint up in New Bedford at Vibra Hospital. It was great. I was there for like 2 months. Oh my God, I felt like a new person. I tell you, I actually did two stays there. One was like 2, 3 years ago. It was really nice. The people are so great.
Oh my.
So as you know, at night I can't bring it out here. The machine you can look it up or whatever. It's called I sleep with a ventilator basically at home
Right.
for my sleep apnea, which I've been dealing with since 1997. Obstructive sleep apnea. A lot of it could probably be alleviated some if I lost a lot of weight, which I'm trying, you know.
Yeah, my
So I
nephew
sleep with a
Kenny.
ventilator. It's called a Trilogy from Philips Respironics. It's a ventilator, a home ventilator. It's set up for BiPAP, my sleep apnea,
Yep.
and it helps. It helps. One thing that problem I have, my CO2 in my body. Sometimes I'm asked how I'm even walking around. It gets really high. I mean, dangerously high,
Hmm.
and it helps. That helps. The machine helps me ventilate my CO2 off during the day. So I don't just wear it at sleeping. When I lay down to take a nap, sometimes I just lay down, put the mask on, the machine on, for an hour or so. So I know, I can tell when my CO2, I'm like all out of focus in it. My CO2 is high. I get headache, nausea. I can tell when my CO2 is high. Time to go in, put my mask on, lay down, just let it do it for about an hour or so.
All right, couple things, Mike. Couple things. Voodoo lady, that's my sister Carol, your cousin Carol. She's the one who's wondering about the screeching. That's
Yeah,
because Mike and I are having some problems here. He
yeah,
can hear me, but then I can't hear him. So he's using his phone as well as the computer, and that creates a delay and some interference. Uh,
right,
Second thing is my nephew Kenny, my sister Janice's son.
right,
He has to do the CPAP as well. So I kind of am familiar with what you just described
right,
because he deals with that. He's also a truck driver, long haul, and he takes one with him, hooks it
right,
to his truck, and he also has a
right. I
pacemaker.
know that.
Okay, you know all
He's a
Kenny's
funny guy.
history. Oh my God, Kenny is a wonderful person. Love him to death. He's like my brother. Him and I grew up together, and just like brothers, we also fight and argue. Just like Think of you and Jimmy or you and Norman, you know, growing up together. We have our we have our fights. We piss each other off and everything, but he's a wonderful guy. Couldn't ask for a nicer person. Love him to death. And but anyway, yeah, Carol, I think she's still here because I see three people are watching, and you're not. I don't think you're one of them. You don't count because you're on. But anyway, um, it is so good to hear you and see you, Michael. Um, ooh, pardon me. I miss you, buddy. You know, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're doing good. Nope, can't hear you. Can't hear you. I can see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you, and it's not because of my ears this time. You know, I tell my wife that all the time. I'm deaf in my right ear. Yeah, he disconnected. That's why you can't. I'm talking to my sister Carol now. Um, that's why you don't hear the feedback. But if you look, if Michael will say something, you'll see you can't. There's no audio. He can hear us though. And Carol, again, if you scroll back on the comments, um, matter of fact, I'll put it up again right here in just a second. If you watch the comments, I'm going to put up a link, and if I can get it to work, sometimes, yeah, here we go. If you look at the comments, the next comment that comes up right here where it says Sidewinder Shed, if you click on that link, you can actually join the studio here, and it doesn't have to be a video. You can do it on your phone now with no picture, and it's like I told you before, it's just like calling in. You can talk. That's up to you. Oh, and by the way, hey, look, Michael, I'm going to be quiet for a second. If you want to plug back in so you can talk, I have got to go let the dog in. She's scratching at the door, and it's raining out, so I got to let the dog in. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Inside, yes. All right, guys, if you can hear me, I'll be right there. Give me a second. I got two animals that need to go in and get mud all over Chris's clean floor. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Buzzy has entered. There you go. Michael, Carol was telling me about that picture you sent her about when she hooked up and dressed up like Ruth Buzzy. Honestly, Carol, you should really try. Just click on that. Oh, it wasn't success. Try it again because I was outside. I have to allow you to come in, and since I was outside, I probably didn't see you pop up. So click on it again, and then give me a second because on my screen, I have the choice on who to allow in or not, and I might have missed it. I probably missed it because I wasn't sitting at the computer. Ah, I got you. Well, that was my excuse for letting the dogs in. I, I know how you feel. Mikey, buddy, it's got to be something how your computer is set up. And I don't know anything about a Chromebook. Somewhere in your settings, um, your your mic has either been muted or something like that. I did that one whole live stream for about an hour. I yacked and I never knew that it was off. And then another time, my grandson was doing a live stream with me, and I didn't realize he was playing with my little controller, and he muted everything. But anyway, as long as you can hear me and I can see you, unless you got something that you want to say, yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, I got you. Are you trying to listen on the phone and then talk on the computer? Did you try that? A headset on your phone and then that blue mic that works? Put that on the computer. You know what I'm saying? Plug your headset into the phone and then use that blue mic, plug that into the computer, and that way you won't get the feedback. It'll just be a delay. Is that working any better? Don't understand about browser. Without seeing it, Carol, I can't help you. I don't know. We'll work it out later. Um, we'll practice. We'll try it again later. Um, but as long as you can hear me, and like I said, I have no problem yakking, even to myself. You know, I'm used to it. I'm used to not having anybody on the live stream with me. But with that being said, though, Carol, I showed Mikey his the pan I got for him and everything, and well, no, still can't hear you, Michael. As soon as I can hear you, I will holler. Trust me. But yeah, I want to work this out with Michael because what I was thinking is if he's up to it on his YouTube channel sometime, I would like to do a simulcast, a live stream with both of us cooking basically his version of one dish, my version of the same dish in the cast iron pan and doing it together. I would love to do that. I think that would be fun. No, still can't hear you, Mike. No. I know it's frustrating, buddy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's our first time trying to hook up together on here. Yeah. Carol, I'm going to pull a mum on you. I don't know. Can you talk? Are you able to?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, now I can hear you in the microphone in the
Oh,
earpiece. So
oh,
no feedback right now.
awesome. Awesome, Michael.
It was a free head. It was a free earplug.
I
Came with
got you.
came with a case. I don't even
Yep.
know the brand name. Oh,
Uh,
Lindsay. They make tablets, or they used to. Anyway,
oh, awesome, buddy. I'm
one of
glad.
those zippers. I don't
Yep.
have the other one. I don't need it. I don't like earplugs, but
Well, same with me. I'm deaf in this ear.
yeah.
Oh, hey,
These
look, guess what?
these are Bluetooth. The camouflage. I've had them for a while. They work when I connect with Bluetooth, but they don't work hardwired. I
I
don't know
got.
why.
Well, hey, guess what? Ruth Buzzy has joined the conversation here.
And I don't know why the my microphone on my laptop doesn't work. My Chromebook,
Uh,
it's lit, it's on, but it's not picking up my voice for some reason.
no,
I
but
could
you're
change the
working.
settings or something.
You're working fine now, and Carol, you're on. No
Are
picture,
Yeah,
you?
hi
but you're on.
Carol.
Yes, we can hear you.
How
Oh,
are
for
you?
goodness sake. Hi, Mikey. Hi,
Hi,
Mike.
Mikey.
Hey,
How
You
you
know,
doing?
she's the only one. It's okay. I don't mind it. You and my brother Jim still call me Mikey. Well, my brother Bob too. They call me Mikey. Jim calls me
Yeah.
Mikey. Yeah, Mikey. I don't mind it. I
well,
mean, I
Well,
guess.
and
Hey, Mike,
like,
Michael, I'm sorry, I've slipped up and called you Mikey too, but
that's
I mean,
okay.
that's how I grew up with you, buddy.
Makes me feel
hey,
younger.
Mike, how old are you?
Uh, 62
What?
and, and 62. I know.
62.
Yeah,
How old is Norman?
June will be 63.
June what?
17th.
Oh my
Oh, we're
God.
all June babies.
Yeah. Norm, my brother Norm is 4 years younger than me. So
Yeah.
do the math. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
is he
I'll be
60 yet? I don't know. No, he's not even 60 yet. So
yeah
58, 59, 59,
yeah
something like
I'll be 58 in July.
that. Oh. Now my
So
sister Sherry is older than me, 2 years.
yeah,
Her birthday's in July, July 5th. That's how I remember it. The day after the
Wow.
4th of July. So uh, she's 60. I'm 62. She's 2 years 60. She's 65. 66, 65. Uh,
What's cooking today, Mike?
nothing today, tomorrow. I'm not going to say what it is.
I
It's in
just
the,
made squash curry soup.
oh, that sounds yummy.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I love this.
Really good.
You subscribe?
You after you cook it up, you put a swirl of yogurt on top. It's really good, Mike.
Oh, I have a recipe for your sweet potato ginger carrot soup. It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it is so good. You,
Yep.
the fun part was making an apple chutney, like a dollop of it
Yeah.
on top, and some what else did it? Oh, some toasted pumpkin seeds. Oh my
Oh,
God!
Mike.
I'll have to send you the recipe for that. It
You
was
you
from a
know,
WebMD magazine. I did it in my Dutch oven.
wow.
Yeah,
Wonder why do they call it a Dutch oven?
I don't know. Dutch. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Mine's a knockoff of a Le Creuset. It's still nice. It does the same job. It's casted, like a not like in France, but it's I bought it from. It used to be Evine, the shopping network. It was under
Yeah.
$60. I
Wow.
mean, it can go in the oven up to 500 degrees, even with this candle. Not with a
Oh,
plastic candle, but this one. So,
yeah.
have I had it in the oven? Yeah, yeah, I've had it in the oven. I don't
Yeah.
use it as much as I should. You know, it's great.
Yeah.
I remember the day I got it. The guy left it downstairs. Oh, it's 17 pounds with the
Yeah.
lid. I took it out of the box so I could carry it easier with the handle. Jeez, my goodness. Uh,
So
so
what were you making yesterday?
yesterday,
Did
not
were you just
yesterday, the day before, I made, well, my last video, I did nothing except St. Patrick's Day. I made the soup
Oh, you made the cabbage soup.
in my slow cooker. Yeah, I love cooking this slow cooker.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm doing a slow cooker recipe, so should be pretty good.
Mark's making pork chops and yellow rice.
I love pork chops in the slow cooker. Oh man, you'd love some of the recipes I do with pork chops in the slow cooker.
Oh,
I got
that'd be
a book. It's all slow cooker recipes. I've got
Yeah.
several books. I've never owned so many cookbooks in my life. I got like
Wow.
8 of them. Some people sent me a couple. Uh,
I
I got,
don't think. Hey, Mikey, I don't think Nana ever had a cookbook.
I look online mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite website, I have my favorite websites for them. One is Taste of Home, the magazine. I get emails
Oh,
like every day, like themed
okay.
recipes, like 50 of best slow cooker recipes, whatever.
Right.
So, so that's where the
Hey,
recipe I'm going to do tomorrow is from Taste
okay.
of Home. But I have my favorite recipe sites. I like doing in my electric skillet. I have a big
Yeah.
electric skillet. I like to have a wok. Um, I may get one yet, a wok,
Yeah.
but my electric skillet's a big 12 inch, good size, good deep. I love it. Um,
Well,
I've done
watch out
several,
when Mike.
I
Watch
like
out.
doing shrimp.
I got to
I
turn
do.
the oven off.
I like
Do I
doing.
have to raise my hand?
Oh no, I'm saying I like to do shrimp fried rice in my electric skillet. The
Yeah.
recipe I get from it's called Eating on a Dime. Her website. Oh, great website for recipes.
Okay.
Eating on a Dime. The
Yeah.
Recipe Critic. And there's another. Oh, the recipe where I got the soup from is the Magical Slow Cooker
Oh.
website. Great sites for recipes, and they're all on Facebook. These people, and
Okay.
couple of them are subscribed to my channel. The ladies
Oh.
that
Awesome.
run the cool. It's cool. Martha Stewart is subscribed to my channel. Yeah.
Oh,
Martha
Honest to God.
Stewart.
Yes.
Cut it
awesome,
out.
Michael.
Yep. Pretty
That is
cool.
awesome. That is awesome, buddy.
I
I
have a peanut butter recipe, cookie recipe from Martha Stewart. It's real simple. It's like 5 ingredients. Who would know Martha Stewart would have such a easy peanut butter cookie recipe? I make them like every week at least. They're so
Wow.
good. Oh,
all right. Well, Michael,
yeah.
cookies are able to be mailed. My address is
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to send me I don't know your address.
I will text it to you. I'm not going to put it
Text
out
it to
here.
me. Text
Yeah.
it to me or Facebook message me it.
Well,
I
you can also
texted.
check the return address on your iron skillet, cast iron skillet that I'll
Okay,
be
yeah,
sending
I
you
will
this
do
week.
that. Thank
Okay,
you.
So,
and
Mark,
you can keep the box and just fill it with friggin' cookies and send it back to me. Yes,
Now,
yes, Carol.
now if you look at some of my videos on YouTube, and if you look lately I've stopped doing it, but recently there's some up there the like last in the description area where I post the recipes in my cooking videos. I put near the bottom of the page. I had been putting them at the top. I I put my address, my home address.
Oh, I never noticed, Michael.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, well, I
Um,
sent him your address, Mike.
so I put my home address. Then I started putting my Cash App ID and asking saying people if you want to help my channel. You know, do I get any? No. I'm not trying to monetize my YouTube channel. I know some people are. I
I'll
just
be back.
I just do it to keep my brain active. Stay active.
Oh, I
I
got
don't.
you.
I don't. Yeah.
I understand. Now, look, it's not going to hurt my feelings
Right.
if I hit that 1,000 and I can monetize my
Right.
channel. But no, Michael, I'm all over the place on things that I like to do,
Right.
and I kind of do this as a hobby, and it's because it's something I like to do as well. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I don't I don't have just one subject that I stick to, like automotive, cast iron, cooking. I do woodworking, and then I have these live streams where mostly I just babble, and it's so good to be babbling with somebody else at this time right now too. I'm really enjoying this, and the fact that I have you and Carol on here. as well. I mean, I think that's just great. That is awesome. I'm really enjoying this. But same with my channel. Michael, everything I throw on my channel is just stuff I've been doing my whole life. And the reason why I even started my channel is because the younger generation, um, my kids and their generation, they kept looking at me and asking me, dude, how are you doing this? How and not only how but why? Well, why is very simple. I live paycheck to paycheck, even almost in my 60s. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I can't afford to pay people to do or make things that I want or do things that need to be done. I have to do it myself.
Right.
And even though I'm not a professional on anything, I am a jack of all trades, master of none, but I get it done and it works. And so if you find yourself in dire straits, you don't have to sit there and go, oh, woe is me. Help me. I can't do it. I need to find somebody that can, and I need money and this, that, and the other. No, get out there and do it yourself. Try it yourself if you're able to.
I
And
understand you.
yeah, don't be afraid of getting out of your comfort zone. And it
Mm,
might not be the prettiest thing, but as long as it works and it gets you through until you have the money or
right.
have the ability to have somebody do it right or get the right part or piece or thing that you're looking for, at least you're not going without it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of times too, emergencies pop up. It's kind of like especially with the automotive stuff. I'm not one that likes to be stuck on the side of the road at midnight in a snowstorm and not knowing what to do. I like to be able to fix it
Right.
myself at least enough to get home.
Right.
Roof leaking. Before it destroys everything, before I have to wait 2 weeks for somebody to come out and fix it or pay $20,000 for them to come out on a holiday weekend and fix something, I want to be able to at least stop the leak,
Mm,
fix pipe breaks, fix the pipe, do something so that the area or the thing that I want to use is still working. It might be a temporary fix, but you can do this yourself. You don't have to be perfect. You
yeah.
can make
I hear you.
stop gap, pardon me, stop gap measures to get you through until you can fix it the right way.
Right.
And
Yeah, I've never been much of a handyman, doing that kind of stuff. Just
mm,
basic stuff. Like,
right,
I can't get up on a roof. I'm too big. So, and anyways, um, so where is Chris? Is she there with you?
no, she's working today.
Was she working?
Yeah, she won't
No.
be home until after 3.
Did she ever do your camera work? Like, how do you record? You record with a phone or a camera?
I have a camera, Michael, and I have about 3 hours worth of videos on the camera.
Right.
I just haven't figured out how to put it on my laptop yet, so I can.
Ah, see,
And so I usually,
I use my phone to
yep,
record all. Yep. I
yep,
use
I
I
have a
use it
tab,
in I use it this way in
yep,
landscape mode.
yep,
Or if you do it, because if you do it that way, the video comes out narrow.
yep. I
And
have a S23,
yeah. Oh,
um,
Samsung, yeah, nice.
Samsung Android S23, because that's what I'm
Oh, it's
familiar
an
with.
Android. Yeah, I would
Yep,
never do an iPhone. I like Android better.
yep, yep.
Yeah,
Well,
this is an LG, but all my minutes are paid for from SafeLink. So it's an LG. I've had it for a long time. So I upload directly to YouTube after I do my video.
yep,
Then if you notice, I added a little humor to my videos lately.
yep,
I insert a SpongeBob time card in between the like if I'm doing a slow cooker, I'll come back later.
yep.
In between it, I grew up in like One
A
eternity later.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
few hours later. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I've
Yeah, it's
seen
pretty
that. That
funny.
is awesome.
I
Uh,
have an app I use. It's called Splice. So
okay,
it lets me splice two
I
What
got.
happened?
Oh,
He-
Mike, you froze up. That's all right. He'll be back in a minute.
videos together.
Yep.
It's
Hey,
basically free.
this is like a party line. Remember the party
Oh,
lines,
yes,
you
I
guys?
do.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I
I
do.
used to listen to people I didn't even know
Yep.
sometimes.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Get in
Carol, believe
trouble,
it or
too.
not, when I was real little, Mount Wait, Mount Wait,
Yeah,
the phone for a little while as they were changing over, before they went to, touch tone. It
yeah.
was a different service for the rotary dial than it was for touch tone. And for a little while, yeah, even on Mount Wait, we had a party line. I could listen to the Heartlands. I could listen to friggin' the Bacons. Uh, uh, you remember?
Doris,
Yeah, James and Doris. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
do you know what was cool about that too? I used to have, an old record player, the old kind with
I
the.
I still have them, Carol, out in my
All right,
shed.
so
Yes.
and this is what happened because we lived so close to was it WKOX
Yep.
that
WKOX. Yep.
I could pick up WKOX on uh my turntable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was no radio in it.
Right, 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 right. But the vibrations and everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand what you're talking
Yep.
about. Yep,
Okay.
yep, yep. Matter of fact, and it took me for a while to figure it out. It was driving everyone crazy. One of my first cavities that was ever filled. Uh, and yeah, when I was riding a motorcycle, remember I used to ride by the pond there, farm pond and everything.
Yeah.
I go by that damn radio station, I could feel my teeth vibrating.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god.
WKOX in that bowling alley. Remember
Yep,
the
yep.
bowling alley?
The
Yeah.
Polarama.
That's right, Mikey. I used to go there.
Yep.
I remember Mount Wade Avenue way down the end, like the last house before
Yep.
the
Yeah.
swamp, right? The
Yep.
swamp was, and I was trying to find the house to see if it's still there on, Google Maps, the street
You
view. I
can't
love
see. I
doing
was
that.
telling Carol about this. You cannot see it.
What?
You can't see it on the air shot from Google Maps. You can't
Right,
see it. You wouldn't even know there was a house there.
right.
I was telling Carol about that. I would love to still be living there because, me being a tinfoil hatter, you know,
One thing I
conspiracy.
remember when I was growing up is I rode you had this like a tractor, a pedal tractor,
Yep.
like a
Big wheels.
big. It was metal.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Oh.
nice, and it was like, it had a chain, pedal.
Oh.
I remember going ass over tea kettle on that thing, going down the hill.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
God. Yeah.
probably wasn't killed back then. All the stupid things we did.
Oh my God. Yeah. Michael, at that hill, at the very bottom, where the house was, and you
Right.
remember that little field, and then we had the river to the right going by the field at the end of the house, at the end of the circle.
Right.
All right. I used to ride my motorcycle, or actually even before the motorcycle, I used to ride my pedal bike, and we'd come flying down that hill, and we'd have ramps. We'd have ramps with jump
Oh,
set up.
yeah.
You remember when Evil Knievel was trying to jump
Yes.
the canyon? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was that same summer. I ended up going into the Sudbury River, which is
Uh-huh.
the river that
Oh.
ran by the house at the end of that field. Because
Yeah.
I went over that jump and I hit that grassy little field. Well, rubber, wet grass, and they don't go well together. You can't stop. And I went right into the river.
Right.
Yeah, I ended up right in the river. Yep.
You know what,
Last time I was
Mike?
up in Framingham was
Mike.
when
Oh,
Auntie died. Auntie Miriam, my mom, died in 2019. That was my last trip to Framingham to the Edgell Grove Cemetery, and then we went home, and so that's like the last trip to Framingham. I miss it up there.
I went by Nina Alm's place, once.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a lot of houses built up around her, but the same,
Oh, yeah.
same dirt driveway.
Oh
Right.
my God.
But the porch is all enclosed now.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, one of the things I did do, thank God I did it. Now I have to find it. But Mom and Dad sent me an old 8mm film roll of
Yeah.
Dad and Ma riding their horses up Nana Orm's driveway.
Be nice to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I had it put on a VHS tape. Now I have the tape, but I don't have a VHS, player.
I have a picture of Mark, right, at Mount Wade Avenue. It was a Christmas party, like a Christmas get together. And his mother, Aunt Florence, was Santa Claus. I have a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. I was like, I don't know if I was sitting on, he was standing or he was sitting on yeah, she was Santa Claus. I'll never forget that. It was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, you guys talk for a minute, because this time I'll be honest with you. I have to get rid of some beer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
My mother, gave me a big bag of photos one day I was there.
Yeah.
Then I was getting pictures off of her. She had a like an Apple computer,
Right. Yeah.
She after a while she forgot how to use it. I was getting
Yeah.
pictures off it that I wanted, the family pictures.
Right.
Then my sister, I don't know what she did with them. She's probably thrown them out. She's got
Yeah.
boxes of pictures, actual pictures, photos.
Yeah.
But the ones I had, there was a lot of them. I went through them and I took pictures of the pictures with my phone and then
Right.
saved them to my computer. So
Yeah.
that one I sent you of you and Janice and your mother on the
Right.
couch,
Yeah.
that was a picture I took of a picture and then
Right.
uploaded it to my phone, then uploaded it I uploaded it from my phone to my laptop, and that's how I saved it. So
It came out good. It came
yeah,
out good.
yeah, it came out pretty good. I had a tripod at the time to make the shot
Okay.
steady, so I wouldn't have to be jiggling. My hand wouldn't be jiggling
Right.
like now from all the
Yeah.
makeup on. But
Wow.
I was telling Mark, I'm feeling much better than last week. Oh my
Yeah, it
God.
looked good.
I lost a ton of water weight.
Yeah.
Taking Lasix. I'm down to
Yeah.
55.
Wow.
Last Monday when I this is incredible. Last Monday when I went to the emergency room on the 11th, I was
Right.
280 pounds.
Wow.
That's incredible weight loss. That's
Yeah.
a lot of fluid built. I should have known something was happening. I'm supposed to know this. There's a phrase they tell me. Once you gain so many pounds, you call the
Yeah.
doctor. You might send yourself, or if you gain this many pounds, increase your Lasix or your
Right.
water. And I've got to watch my salt intake. That's
Yeah.
a,
Well, when I worked at Bethany, 3 pounds was okay because anybody can gain 3 pounds a day.
That's what it was.
But if it goes up,
6-pack.
yeah, 6 pounds, yeah, you need to increase your Lasix.
Right. Well, see, the
Yeah.
doctor means there's something going on, which me it usually is. I'm huffing and puffing around here. I can't
Right.
move short. It's not just my COPD. It's because
Right.
I got a lot of fluid built up, pressing on my lungs.
Right.
So,
So you got a scale, right? Use it.
oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I check it every morning now.
Okay.
There was a nurse here seeing me from my insurance company yesterday. Really
Right.
nice woman. She had me bring out my scale, but it needed a new battery, a disc battery.
Okay.
And those covers are all screwed in. It was kind
Yep.
of corroded from being in the bathroom for
Right.
a few years. I had it for a few years. Good scale, digital. She got the cover off for me. She had a disc battery, and she put it in. It worked. And
Good.
it was accurate because she checked her weight on it to make sure it was accurate. She said, "Yeah, it is." So nice woman too.
So, Mike, I got a question for you, Mike. Who in the family was an Algonquin Indian?
Algonquin Indian.
Yeah, my mother told me like her great grandmother married one of her, I don't know, great grandfather or something, was an Algonquin Indian. I figured Aunt Miriam would know because she did the genealogy.
I have a picture of her, and
Yeah?
but I don't know her name unless it's
Yeah.
my mother told me a few years ago. Yeah. Oh, I have a picture of it too. It's on my. Is it on my phone?
I don't know.
She's a little. I don't know the name of her.
Okay. But I don't know whose side it was on, either Nana or Grandpa's.
I'm not sure. I think it was on. Nana's side.
Yeah.
My mother referred to her as an aunt or something. I remember it too. I have a picture of her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was true or not.
I think it is. Yes, I believe it is. Oh,
Okay.
I can't share it. Do you see that link I put up in chat? In the chat? No.
I don't know.
It's private chat.
Oh, I only see. Thanks a lot. Now that I see it,
Yeah.
you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. I didn't know that. I was in my pajamas, hadn't even combed my hair, but it's too late now.
Well, Carol.
What?
Don't worry, you're still a voice. Nobody can see you on.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, because it says they can see you.
No. All they're seeing is a white circle with a gray
Oh,
circle inside with a white picture of a head and shoulders. And every
oh,
time you
okay.
talk, there is a little gray.
Yeah,
circle
I
that
see
goes
that.
around.
I
Yeah.
see that. But then underneath it says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you.
Well, the only way they could see you is if you were to flip your camera or allow them to see you. You
Oh,
control that. Right now, it's just voice.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and if you wanted to, yeah, you could put it so that your camera, like you're taking a selfie,
Yeah.
you
I
could
don't know how to do that.
all right, yeah, and I'm not going to try to
Yeah,
explain it
no,
to
I
you
don't know
right
how to
now.
take. If I get a selfie, it's by accident, and then I don't know how to get it off.
I gotcha. But
Jeez.
anyway, yeah, no, you're fine. You're just
Okay.
like I said, it's just like you remember calling into the old radio shows.
Yeah, yeah. Do
Yeah,
I win a prize here? Is there a prize that I win for calling in here?
yes, there is. You get to talk to your favorite brother and your favorite cousin. That's
Oh,
your
okay.
prize.
Okay.
You
I
are
know.
graced. You are graced with both of our presents.
Okay, I know Mike yesterday was looking for his cabbage, and I said, I don't know why you're looking for your cabbage. Nana always said it was on your shoulders.
Oh Jesus!
I get it now, and I didn't know that was you until the comment on my other voodoo lady. That's your screen name?
Yep.
Yeah, voodoo lady.
Yeah.
All right, we had Studio Man 88 pop in and throw up a link here. I'm not sure who Studio Man 88 is, but
That's
hey,
me. That's
oh,
another
that's
screen
you.
that I have.
Oh, okay. All right, Mike. I'm sorry.
I wanted to see the comments so I could post a comment.
I can't see any comments.
Give me a second. This is one of my buddies, Sean. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Carol, I subscribed to your channel.
Hey, buddy.
I don't have a channel.
Well, you do kind of because you left a comment.
Oh, okay.
You just haven't uploaded any videos to it.
Oh, I don't understand any of that, Mike.
Oh. I'm up to 325
Oh,
like-
wow. No, I don't have anything going on like this. I don't know how to do it.
When I was at the hospital in Hyannis, the night
Yeah.
I did a discharge video the night before I left.
Yeah.
It's a mukbang video. Mark probably
Yes.
knows what those are. And I was recording. I showed some of my food, and I got
Yeah.
kind of emotional at first. I was still
Yeah,
in my
I saw it.
hospital. I was in my heart, yeah. And yeah, that's the one that I knew it was you.
Okay.
So I only had 317 subscribers when I was at the hospital in Hyannis. Now I'm up to
Wow.
325. Like,
Wow.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
That's good.
I saw Mark in his shed the other day. That was a nice video.
Well, thank you. Thank
That's a
you.
nice camper you built. Man, if I could do something like that, I'd be out of
Oh.
here driving.
I got you. Thank you. You know what, Michael?
I
I'll
still
tell
have my
you.
driver's license. I just don't drive. Now I don't know if I feel safe. I don't know. I guess I would. I'm not sure. If I had a car, maybe I'd try it. I'm not going to give up my driver's license, though. I'll renew it again in another couple of years, but I probably never get a car, you know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if it'll help you out at all, buddy, I can hook you up with the motorcycle.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
Motorcycle. I had my brothers with all their motorcycles. You
Oh,
know?
tell me about it,
Yeah.
man. Tell me about it. I remember Jimmy.
I got an exercise bike. That's my speed.
That's hard to do too.
Yeah.
Oh God, look, let me tell you something. There's a reason why I ride motorcycles. I have no interest whatsoever at all in an exercise bike or a pedal bike.
Yep.
Screw that. No. No. That's why I still have the motorcycles.
Okay.
And you know, my wife, Chris, she has her own bike and she rides.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, okay?
Oh,
All right,
okay.
we'll wait here for you, Mike. God, Carol, it is. I'm so glad you decided to call in.
Okay.
I mean, I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you, but I'm really enjoying this.
Well, it's good. It's good, but I gotta be nice. Let you talk once in a while.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I have my own friggin'. I can talk anytime I want.
Yeah. What did Michael mean by he subscribed to my channel? I don't have one.
Oh well, no. Even on Facebook, you can have followers,
Oh.
and anytime you come on, it alerts. You know,
Oh.
whoever your follower is.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
lets them know that you're online.
Now you keeping an eye on those pork chops? What's in the oven?
Nothing right. Well, Michael's pan is in the oven. It's cooling down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I won't start cooking until Chris gets home. So we'll probably eat around 5 or 6.
Okay. Well, my
But,
my squash. I could have killed Lisa. Honest to God. Are you leaving?
No, keep talking. I have a long cord here.
All right.
Okay. I'm back.
Hi, Mike. Welcome back. Mike, I have a garden.
I had should have let me know. I would have held it.
What?
Never mind.
Never mind, Carol.
Okay.
For someone as tall as you, you're awful short. A lot of this shit goes right over your head.
Okay. I missed it.
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme? Spring is here. Have you just seen that meme, the picture? I'm so spring is here. I'm so excited. I wet my plants.
Ah, Michael, I love your stuff.
Yep.
That's
Anyway,
good.
Michael, before you got back, she was going to explain to me why she was going to kill our niece.
Yeah, Lisa. You know, Mike, I grew butternut squash.
Right?
And I gave her one, and she brought it home, and she said it was awful, it was bitter, and I said, oh, rats, I wonder if they're all like that. So I had like 20 in the basement. I sat here and I peeled every one of them,
Right.
And I cooked them in the microwave and mashed them and put them in baggies and froze them. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to give you one already done. You got about 4 cups or 8 cups in this big quart baggie, and I'm going to give it to you. And you can do what you want. You can make soup or a pie. She goes, I'm going to make a squash pie. I said, good, Lisa, because, that's a lot of work peeling and cooking and mashing that stuff. So she went and she made a pie crust. And she calls me a few days later and she says, Auntie, do you have to put anything else with that squash to make a pie? I went, Lisa, yes. What did you do? She said, well, I thought it was all set to go and I just poured it in the pie crust. And it came out awful. She said, I said, that's it. That's the last time I'm giving you any squash. It's a lot of work for you to have to make something bad and throw it out.
Carol,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if somewhere in our family history, if she's actually blood related to fucking Diane.
Uh,
I make cheesecakes in my
Yeah.
pressure cooker.
yeah.
Oh my God, they come out terrific. I'm
Cut
gonna
it
be
out.
doing I'm gonna be doing one for Easter. It's a peanut butter cheesecake. I actually have a video up with the still picture on
Yeah.
my YouTube channel of it. It's got a little bunny in the middle. Oh my God. It's so oh
You like cooking and eating too much, Mike.
I know.
Uh,
It's only a once a year thing, the peanut butter cheesecake. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Oh my goodness. It's a 17-inch round. I make it in my pressure cooker. I have a recipe book. For pressure cookers. On the
How do you
back,
make it? I'm
the
gonna
sweet-
watch that one.
the
I
sweet-
can't imagine. You mean a pressure cooker or a crock pot?
No, pressure
pressure
cooker.
cooker. I've seen
No.
that video.
Not the old fashioned ones on the top of the stove.
No.
Electric pressure cooker, 6 quarts.
Oh.
I've had it since 2017, 16.
Oh.
And it's great. I love it. It's not an Instant Pot. Instant Pot's just a brand name of pressure cooker. I don't know what the craze is. So
Yeah.
mine does everything an Instant Pot does.
Yeah.
So, and Instant Pots are just fancy. Mine's digital. So I make
Yeah.
spaghetti and meatballs in it. It takes 8
Wow.
minutes. 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Yeah, put in frozen meatballs, Italian style meatballs.
Yeah.
You can do fresh. Jump in a jar of sauce, spaghetti sauce, maybe some tomato sauce,
Yeah.
spices like oregano and
Yeah.
some basil, some garlic, if there isn't garlic in the sauce. And then I swish out the jar of sauce with water
Yeah.
and add that water, because you have water or liquid in a pressure cooker to cook. So I put some sauce in the bottom, then add
Yeah.
the meatballs, then I break up the spaghetti, make sure you want to loosen it or it'll all clump together. And then I pour all the sauce and everything in, the spices,
Yeah.
and set the pressure cooker for 8 minutes. It builds up the pressure, heats up the pressure, goes to pressure, then it does the countdown. Some do it for 7 minutes. It counts down for 8 minutes. When it's done, it beeps. You let the pressure out, release the valve. I put a towel over it so it doesn't
Yeah.
hit the cat, and it's done. That's it.
I got to tell you something, Mike. When we lived in North Avenue and my mother was experimenting with the pressure cooker,
Right.
there were brown dots all over the ceiling over the stove where she had released the cover with baked beans and they hit the ceiling.
Wow.
Carol,
Yeah. Yeah.
you would think you would have learned back on North Avenue about that?
Why? What happened?
Mount Wait 3 times.
She did a pressure cooker again?
Three times.
Oh, my mother.
I remember this too because I was just a little kid, but it wasn't just the steam, the damn weight. She had different weights that you would.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No. Oh no. I remember Dad digging one out of the ceiling of the living room, of the kitchen.
No kidding.
It went off. It got stuck.
Oh, wow. I didn't think they did that.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
Now,
Wow.
with that being said,
Guess what? I own that pressure cooker.
oh, do you? Oh my
Yeah, and I
God.
even got the weight.
Oh my. Do you have all three of them? She had
No, I
three.
only have one, but
You
I don't
only.
know how to use it.
Yeah, well, I think that's you have to be careful with that because that one weight, there are different weights for
Yeah.
a reason. I think the one that she kept was the one that no matter what happened, it wouldn't blow off.
You have to have a special degree
Yeah.
in math. You have to have a
What's that?
special. You have to have a special degree in math to use a old
Oh,
Yeah.
fashioned.
but
I
let me
mean,
tell you what.
these new electric ones today, like the instant pot, and there's too many safety features for anything to go wrong. You know, they're not going to explode on you. You
That takes
know
all the fun out of it, Michael.
what? I know.
Well, I use it. I use my. I have a regular big size pressure cooker, and I learned how to use it. And I don't
know.
have I don't have a problem with it. You cook it on the stove, and I learned about the pressure. I learned about the 10
Right.
seconds. So, and I learned how long to keep those jars in there. Usually about 60 to 75 minutes. And I've done pretty good with it. And I always wanted my mother to teach me. Thank God she did it.
No, no. Well, look, I was getting ready to say the reason why that happened, at least the last one I remember,
Yeah.
is because Claude was over, and me and Claude got into trouble, and Ma got distracted right at the
Uh,
right time. You know.
yeah. Do you remember Claude, Mike?
Yeah, I got a
Oh,
picture of
okay.
them. My mother
Okay.
and him together. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to
That's
send
it.
you- Yeah. Um,
I remember playing Zim Zam with your mother.
Oh my
Zim,
God.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
remember Zim Zam, the ball on the string on the pole?
Yes, I remember she had that in the backyard.
Yeah.
Zim
Yep.
Zim or Wim Wham? I thought it was Wim Wham. Yeah, you
No.
hit the ball on the, yeah, no, I remember that.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
the same thing. You sat there like this.
Or tether ball. We used to play tether ball. Yeah, yeah, pretty fun.
Yeah. The
You
tetherball.
can still buy that. I
Right?
think at the Yankee. What's that Yankee store?
Like I'm gonna find that in fucking Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna find the Yankee
I
store.
I bought one for Sarah's John O'Brien's two kids. Zim Zam. I wish I had bought one for myself.
Remember the slip and slide, the plastic slip and slide, the
Yeah.
water? Oh,
I was
my
getting ready to
goodness.
bring that up, Michael.
Hey, Michael, wait, Mark, before I forget.
Okay.
Mr. Wiggle, Mikey.
Mr.
Oh,
Wiggle, yeah.
yes.
Yes, I
Mr.
remember
Wiggle,
Mr.
yes.
Wiggle.
Ah,
Hook that to a hose.
that used to hurt people.
Yeah.
Remember when the hose was a drinking faucet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a
Not
given.
supposed to do that anymore. It can kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything can kill you.
Oh, brother. Yeah, Mr. Wiggle.
I'd like to be living back in those times. It seems easier, you know?
I think about that all the time.
I know.
Yep.
And I try to turn the little kids on to my generation. It doesn't work.
Right.
They wouldn't want to play Zim Zam or Mr. Wiggle. No, thank you.
You know, here's the funny thing. My kids that I raised and my grandkids, they would love that shit. They really
Yeah,
would.
yeah. Well, why
Never-
don't you get them one?
Well, the problem is their mothers. They're kind of like they're getting to the point where that's dangerous. They'll hurt themselves and everything. They're fucking boys. They're gonna hurt themselves anyway. And before they grow up, and get out in the real world where somebody else will hurt them, let's get them toughened up a little bit.
There were things, you got to tell them about this. There were things we did when we were kids, younger. I'm surprised we wouldn't end up with a hospital, like with a broken back or something. There was the church next to us where we lived.
Mm.
Yeah.
Jill,
Yep.
when it snowed, and it got snowed, and then we used to like going out and get iced over a little, it got faster. Or the aqueduct, one of my
Yep.
brothers broke his leg going down on the toboggan. They were going so fast, and his leg went through a fence, and it broke it, snapped it.
Oh,
Yep.
And, brought my brother Bob. Well, we used to go up on the hill near the church, and
Yeah,
the snowbanks, right? The plows.
Yeah, oh,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah,
we'd go down on, those flimsy flyers, like a sheet of plastic.
yeah,
Remember
yeah.
those?
yeah,
And they had a handle in it.
yeah,
We'd go down on those, go over the snowbanks, land out in the parking lot. I mean, on our backs. Surprised
yeah.
our back wasn't broken. We're killed, you know.
My God, same
Then we
thing.
had those runner sleds. Remember the runner sleds? We
Oh,
pretend like we,
flying.
Yeah,
we pretended like we were doing the luge, you know?
my God, yeah. Michael, do you remember Mount White?
Yeah,
Okay, not only my hill, because we lived
right.
at the bottom of but Mount Pisco. Do you remember Mount Pisco
What?
at all? Mount Pisco,
No.
which was right there. Carol knows this.
Yeah.
That was a steep, long hill. You
Uh,
can't do it
It was
anymore.
on Mount Wait, Mike, on Mount
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. You can't do it anymore because they built friggin' houses in the middle of it
I
now.
remember Mount Wait, the big incinerator.
Oh my God, yes.
Is that still open?
I have no idea. It's been 30 years since I lived up there,
Are you
Michael.
talking about the recycle place?
Yeah, that's what it's called now. They changed
Yeah,
it.
they had two of
All
them.
kinds of
They had the old
euphemisms
one.
now.
They
It's
had the
still
old
there.
one, and then they had the new one that they built right next to it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's still there.
I used
And
to like going in watching them push the. Oh, what a smell!
oh God, yeah. And then behind it they had the um the stuff that couldn't be burnt. They had the metal dump and everything. I used to go down there by the railroad tracks, down in behind it. Remember the incinerator? You would come up over a bridge, a little bridge, and you had the shopping center there, the co-op, and everything. And you remember where the incinerator, where the dump was? Well, that was on top of a bit of a hill. Down in behind it is where you took all your metal scrap and everything else.
Right.
Uh, and I used to go in there. My God, I don't know how many bicycles, go karts, even a boat. Uh, I got a boat from there. Um, all sorts of stuff was back there. We used to go. We called it the dump, but it wasn't a trash dump. It was all metal stuff that wouldn't go in the incinerator. And as a kid, because that was right by the railroad tracks, and my dad, he worked on the railroad, and at the time, especially after I got my motorcycle, I had a railroad pass, uh, Penn Central, and then Conrail pass that I would put on the tank of the motorcycle, and that way there, any of the cops, of course, my dad knew all the railroad cops at the time. They'd stop me. Who are you? Where'd you get the pass? I'd throw out Dad's name. They'd be like, "All right, you're fine. Go ahead." They wouldn't bother me. And I used to go in there. We used to steal, not steal, but take so much stuff out of that dump. Like I said, bicycles, uh, dirt bikes, stuff people were throwing away big time back then. And God, riding the motorcycles on the railroad tracks. I used to be able to go from my house in Framingham up to Carol's house in Holliston, and then I never did find a way to your house in Franklin, though, Carol. Once you moved there,
Huh.
not on the railroad tracks, but by that time too, I had no problem riding on the street.
Right.
But
Because you did come up here on a motorcycle.
all the time, I used to love
What,
that ride.
what kind of motorcycle was it? A Honda or? I thought it was a Triumph. Was it a Triumph?
Michael, I've had several. My first motorcycle I ever had was a Harley Davidson
Oh,
SX 125, little dirt and street bike.
yeah.
And then, yeah, I've had Yamaha after that, and I bought
Yamaha.
yeah,
I
and
remember yeah, that's what I remember.
I also bought a Harley off of Doug, Carol's husband. It was a little 175 Harley street bike, and then I had a Harley Chopper. I had two Triumphs. Carol went with me. She used to go riding with me all the time on that old Triumph
Right.
that I had. Um, and then I had several other Harleys, and right
And
now
do
I have
you
a
have one now? Yeah.
yeah, I have a Suzuki. It looks like an old panhead Harley.
Right.
That's my style. I'm not big into racing or crotch rocket going fast. I like the cruisers.
You
And
still have that big truck?
oh yes,
Yeah.
yes I
What
do.
does what does Chris drive?
Chris, right now she has a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Oh, nice,
Yep.
nice.
Yeah, she had a nice little Mustang
Right,
that I bought her, and her brother was picking up a friend of ours and got T-boned and
right.
totaled the Mustang.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and Chris loved that little Mustang too.
ah.
She
Yeah, I
really
loved my little Corolla till I smacked it up.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The thing with Chris, the Mustang was a standard, and Chris didn't really believe in downshifting to make a turn.
right,
She'd just keep the RPMs up and kind of like do the Tokyo drift around the corners.
right.
I really didn't like riding with her when she
Oh, was
drove.
it stick shift?
Oh yeah,
I could drive a stick shift. I don't like to, but I mean, that was my first car when I moved onto the Cape. It was a 3-speed
yep.
Chevy Citation. It was all right. Uh,
Oh, Michael, you got to understand, I'm also a truck driver by
right,
you know that's what I do. So we're talking anywhere from 8 to 21 gears,
right.
depending on what truck, and it's manual. Except for now, the last
Yeah,
4 years, and I hate this. I hate it.
right.
The big truck I'm in is an automatic.
Oh,
I don't like it.
oh,
I
so you're still working? You're driving a truck?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You don't like
Yeah.
the automatic?
No, I hate it. I hate it. It takes all the control away from me. I
I worked for the Cape Cod Times for like 20 years, up just about, and it was nice. I liked it. It was third shift. I drove their vehicles. I used
Yep.
to drive. They call them bread trucks.
Yep.
Like a UPS truck,
I
that
got
kind of
you.
truck.
Yep.
Yeah, they were automatic, and I could also drive one of their mid-sized cube trucks. I didn't need a CDL. I
Yep.
needed some sort of special license, but I didn't need it was automatic. Oh, actually, there was one that's automatic. The other one was a shift. I could drive that one like a moving truck, like a
Yep. Yep.
U-Haul.
Yep.
Yeah, I could do it. Did I like to? No, but I was okay at it. I was pretty good at it, but it was all right.
Oh, given a choice, I love the manual. Carol has dropped out. I don't know what
Oh,
happened. Maybe
yeah,
her.
I gotta go here too. I gotta take care of myself here. But oh, it's nice to see you. We're gonna do this again. I mean, you still hear me?
Oh yeah, I can still hear
Um,
you.
the
Yeah,
last
she's
time
trying to get back on, but I can't. I can't put her
I,
back on.
I went live a couple of times.
Yep.
I had some people come out, but the thing is, if people don't know you're out here, like I just saw you notice, I go, oh, he's live.
Yep.
So I went and joined it. You can advertise ahead of time that you're going live.
I
I
know
never
I
did.
can, but
No,
yeah,
have
I
you ever
don't
gone?
usually
Have
do
you ever
that.
gone live on Facebook? You can go live on Facebook too.
Yep.
That's easy. That's pretty easy to do.
Yep.
But I got to work on that. Getting my. I'd rather just be talking into my Chromebook.
I
I
got you.
mean,
I got you. There's got to be something. There's got to be a setting in there.
right,
I had the same problem
right,
with my Hewlett Packard laptop,
right,
and I finally got the mic working on it, but the quality. Yeah, I mean, this is
right,
also a 6-year-old, 7-year-old
right.
laptop,
Is that
and
what you're using for the live?
yeah, that's what I'm using right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
My Chromebook is like. Well, are you familiar with Chromebook?
Yes, I am.
It's expired. It doesn't get
Yep.
any more. It doesn't get updates anymore. I'd
Right.
like to get a new one, but it still works. It's just it
Yep.
doesn't get the automatic Google updates from Google anymore. I got the notice there when it expired, but it's good. It's an Acer. It's a nice screen,
Welcome back,
everything,
Carol.
and
Hey.
it's fast. It's still fast. It still works great. I mean, I love it. I'd like
Oh,
to
I
get a
got
new
you.
one, but
Well,
we'll see.
this one here was free. My nephew.
Well, that's the best.
Yeah, well, my brother-in-law's son gave this to me because I did have an actual better. No, this one is a Dell. My Hewlett Packard was actually a little bit better
Right.
than this one, but it's also 12 years old, and everything on it just died. It
Right.
wore out. But give me a second. Two things, guys, before I know Michael said he had to leave here. But two things. One, a buddy of mine, Sean, just showed up. I
Okay.
want him to stop here and say hi to y'all because this is my cousin Michael, and you know my sister Carol. You've talked to her before. Yeah.
Hey, I like the title
Yeah.
you put up. I like the title you put up, Saturday on the Back Porch. That's
Yeah.
nice. I
Yep.
love that.
That's it. But anyway, I have to
Okay.
get rid of this last beer I just drank. So here, Sean.
Mark has 479 subscribers.
Yeah, you got quite a few there, Mike.
Yeah, I was telling them, did you hear it? I was telling them when I was at the hospital the night I had 317. It went way up.
Wow.
I have some subscribers I have a subscriber. She lives in California.
Right.
Very pretty woman. She's
Yeah.
married, a kid. When her name is Rada, totally Rod. Totally
Yeah.
Rod is a screen name.
Okay.
She sent me gifts like Christmas time. She just sent me like a gift with a little personal alarm and a $25 Amazon gift card. She's done
Wow.
that like 3 times now. She had a shirt made for me that says "Mr. Good Looking is cooking." You see me wearing it on camera.
Yeah.
And there's a sign that hangs beside me.
Yeah.
Behind me, over my shoulder. It's a black and white with like a chef's hat, and
Yeah.
it says Mike's Cooking Studio on it.
Right. I've seen that. Yeah.
And sometimes I hold on.
Okay, we're gonna see it, I guess. Hi, Sean.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I don't know how to work this so that I can come on visually. Mark's gonna teach me how to do that. It took me a while just to figure out how to get into this chat room.
I understand that. I've never done it. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Hi, Mike. That's a nice one. Mike's Cooking Studio.
That's pretty cool. Hang on one second. Mark's here.
Okay. Hey, Mark, I don't know how to do this. I was trying to get on video, but I couldn't. And that's how you lost me. Did you hear me, Mark? Nice, Mike.
So I never met this woman a day in my life.
Right.
I have 3 or 4 other people that sent me things, cards, gifts. I had an apron. I don't know where it is. It says "Real Men Cook."
Okay.
Sent to me from a woman. She has her own YouTube channel.
Right.
Sharon Charlie's Craft. You should subscribe to her channel. Very
Yeah.
nice. She's been very sick lately.
Oh,
She's got a cute little dog named Charlie. She made me a couple of little stands for my phone so I
Right.
can prop it up and watch TV and she's so nice. Oh, she's just a sweetheart. of a
that's
woman.
nice, Mike.
Yeah, she sends me gifts all the time, cards, and
That's good.
hold on.
Yeah. So, Mark, I was trying to tell you, the reason I got off was because I pushed this button down here that said cam, and it wouldn't let me on. And then I couldn't find my way back.
Oh,
Mike,
is my-
Mark, I can't hear you, Mark.
this is my dog named Chef. His name is
Okay.
Chef. Is he cute?
Yeah.
You like him? I
Yes.
named him Chef. He's my sous chef.
Oh, chef. I thought you said chef.
No, Chef.
Okay.
He's my sous chef, my partner.
Yeah.
That was one of my first subscribers to my channel
Nice.
when I lived. She sent that to me with a bunch of stuff, other things, and a nice letter. And,
Yeah.
her name's Deborah. She doesn't mind me saying her name, Deborah Apricot. She lives in Malden.
Oh, that's where my mother was born.
Yeah. So it was my mother too.
Yeah.
Of course. We're all.
Hey, Mark, can you hear us? Mark? Something, Mark?
I can't hear him.
No, I can't. He said, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, I think he's having a problem. Can't hear you, Mark.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's time to go.
A snafu. You know what a snafu is?
No, I don't.
System's normal, all fouled up.
Okay.
Oh, you could say all effed up. If you want.
Oh, yeah, I won't say that. Mark.
Yeah, so she sent me that. She said they keep you company. You know, I was always kind of lonely here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I named them Chef. No, I didn't think I could stay. And I think I've mentioned it in some of my videos, how I
Yeah.
came about with the name for my YouTube channel, Mike's Cooking Studio.
Yeah.
I lived in another building in the same apartment complex.
Right.
In walking distance. I mean, building 8. There are 8 units in the place, 8 apartments, 4
Right.
upstairs, 4 downstairs, and there's a studio size apartment. You know what a studio apartment is? There's
Right. One room. Yeah.
one room, yeah. My kitchen area and living room here are
Yeah.
probably bigger than that place. Plus, I have a 1 bedroom. I'm in a 1 bedroom now. Well,
Right.
it's a studio apartment. So when I started my channel, I go, what's a good name? Let me think. Mike's Cooking Studio. Studio, hence
Right.
studio. Now, when I do my intros on my new videos, I say, welcome to Mike's Cooking Studio. I'm Mike. Once I did, I'm Jim. Mike's out today. So I go, no, just kidding. It's me, Mike. So Mike's Cooking Studio, I give the day's date that I'm doing it. Usually I'll say what the weather is, where I live, East Coast, the time. And there's one person likes that. It gives you so I'll say I'm not really in a cooking studio. I'm in my kitchen area, my 1 bedroom apartment. So, and I don't
Can
do
you
that. Every
can you
video.
all hear me now?
I mean, you know,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
better.
All right. Well, give me a second again because Sean is here. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to interrupt you
that's okay.
as you were talking, but give me 1 second. I want
All
to
right.
talk to Sean for a second. You might hear me in the background because I'm not
Okay.
going to try to mute the mic
Okay.
again. Sean, buddy, I'm sorry.
Oh, Mikey, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta take care of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And, I hope we do this again, you know.
Yeah.
I was telling Mark I did a lot. I went live once. I had a few of my subscribers come in, but I had to go tell them though.
Yeah.
You can advertise ahead of time on your channel that you're going live on a certain date.
Right.
I
Right.
went live on Facebook once. Like 2 people came in. I had to
Right.
go tell them in private message, hey, I'm live, you know. I don't know if you can see me.
Well, if I can figure this out so that you can see me, I'll do that next time. But I can't do. I tried to do it and I lost everything.
It's easier to go live on Facebook than it is on YouTube.
Okay.
No. And I'm using a laptop called a Chromebook.
Right.
I like it. It's usually faster. For some reason, the microphone's not picking me up, or I was just talking to that. It usually does. I don't know why. I mean,
Yeah, I just got my phone, and at the bottom of my phone, there's a little picture of a camcorder, and it's got a line going through it. And I pressed that, and that's how I lost everybody.
Ah,
So
yeah, it's better for me to be there to show you how to do it.
yeah,
Then if I was there to show you how to do it, you wouldn't be both be on camera. And,
we wouldn't have to do it.
I'm mad. You know.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
well, that's okay. We'll figure it out. But guys, yeah, you're right.
You know, by the way,
What?
I did 2 last night. you like my karaoke that I put on my channel? It
Yeah,
is me. It's me singing.
I heard that. Yeah, you were a good singer.
Man, I had a couple of requests from another.
Sean, I'm
Uh,
gonna steal smoke from you.
so I did a couple of Eagles songs yesterday,
Yeah.
the day before.
Yeah.
There was one of my subscribers said she likes those songs. You're a really good singer. I go.
Yeah.
She goes by request. She asked for a couple of other Eagles songs. I did one for her last night. So on top of another one I did. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, when I started doing those karaoke's, I
Yeah.
used to just do them on a certain night, like karaoke Saturday. Then I got
Okay.
one a little overboard, so started doing them every time I could.
Sean,
Yeah. You
I
know
don't,
what, Michael? If you're singing, you're breathing right.
right, that's right.
Yeah.
Because I stopped for a while.
Yeah. So
But
you
I'm not feeling
keep
right.
singing. Yeah. Keep singing. You'll expand your lungs. Keep
Yeah,
singing.
well, Michael, too. Look,
What?
Michael, let's
yep.
you and I do a live stream cooking something when you get this pan, and we'll cook
Okay.
it together.
Oh,
Then,
great.
then the next thing I want to do is you and I do a duet together on
Yeah,
Oh
karaoke.
cool.
God. All
Yeah,
right. I gotta hear this one.
yeah. We'll
Pick a
figure out a
song.
yeah, we'll figure out a song.
I love doing like Dean. I even been told I sound like I'm a little Dean Martin. I try to mimic his voice. You should hear one of my recordings. It's really cool. They're up
Well,
there.
well,
Don't sing that. It's so hard being perfect either, Mark.
Yeah.
oh, it's not so hard being perfect. It's oh Lord, it's hard to be humble
Oh,
Yeah.
humble. Yeah. Don't
when you're
do that
perfect
one.
in every way.
Oh,
That Mac
Jesus.
Davis song.
Yeah.
That is my theme song. No, I won't. I won't make Michael do that. Um,
Okay.
I do like bluegrass. I do like country. But I also like the old rock and roll as well. We'll figure out something, Michael.
Like I did the Eagles songs yesterday, the day
Yep.
before, and the Eagles are like the soundtrack of my life. You know.
Okay. How about Seven Bridges Road then?
There's one. I gotta stick in my range. You know.
Oh, same here.
You know what, Dave? You know, I did Dave Mason last night. You know, Dave Mason. Um, we just disagree. That's up there. That's
Yep.
new. Yeah,
I'll be sending in a request.
yeah.
All right, you guys.
All right,
I did
that'll work.
I did Frank Sinatra. I do them all that I can. I don't
Yeah.
try not to do any woman's songs, but
Well, I'm
there
not
are,
going to send you a woman's song.
there are a couple that I do. I mean, they're in my range. So,
Right.
Well, hey,
but
look, Michael. How about Willie Nelson and
I try to do Willie.
and Charles and Ray Charles? You can
Uh,
do Ray
oh,
Charles.
that'd be good to do as a duet because I try
Yep.
to do both parts.
Yep. You
Um,
do Ray Charles. I'm
I do
good at Willie Nelson.
Seven Spanish Angels.
That's the one I was thinking, buddy.
Okay,
That's
I'll
the
be
one I
waiting.
was thinking.
She looked down and took the gun up. There was smoke on in his hand.
You practice, you guys.
Then I switch over to I do Ray Charles. I do.
Yeah. Well,
There were seven
well,
Spanish Angels at the altar of the sun.
son.
Here's my good friend, Mr. Willie Nelson.
How about Louis Armstrong?
I can't do him.
No?
Wonderful Light, Wonderful World.
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful song.
I love that song. Sometimes I can get my voice in that little bit of grovel.
Yeah.
Like, I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
World.
That was good.
I see skies of blue, clouds of white, black blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also of the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands. How do you do? They're really saying, I love you. That's all I can do. I can't.
That's Mike,
Michael, that
that's a
was
good one.
awesome. That was good.
That was good,
That was
Mike.
good, buddy. That
Good
was
song too. Very
yep.
uplifting.
Right.
I'm gonna practice that one. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go.
Yep,
Okay.
Michael.
Thank you.
Carol, I love you.
Bye-bye.
I
And
love you too,
Michael,
Michael. This is for you.
Thank you. Love you,
Nice
Cal.
yep,
job.
Love you,
awesome.
cousin. Bye.
Bye, honey.
And
Bye,
Michael,
Marky.
bye, hon. And
I hope
Michael,
I
I
know
got
how you shut this off.
oh,
Okay,
just hang up like the phone.
it says leave. That must be it.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Michael, I've had so much fun. I really enjoyed this. I gotta
Well,
go
thank
though.
you. I'm glad I saw you.
Oh man, same here. It was so
I got your
good.
phone number. I'll call you. All right. Maybe I'll call you later. See how you're doing. All right.
That'll work.
Okay.
That'll work, buddy.
Love
But
you.
I gotta go. I'll see
Into
you.
the
Love
cast
you,
on.
man.
That's cool. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I will send it. I'll get that up to you. I'll send it out this week.
Now I guess for season, if I don't like could you just use like a Crisco or like a lard or like a Crisco,
Yeah, to season
something
it.
like
But
that?
look, let me explain something to you. Once this thing is seasoned,
You don't have to do it again, right?
you don't. I have pans here, Michael, that
Yeah.
are 70 years old that I've never
Wow.
seasoned again because you just use them now.
Were a lot
After
of them? Were a lot of them your dad's?
yeah, my
with the
folks,
pan?
yes, my dad and my mom,
I
yes,
saw you. I saw the wall of your that wall of cast
yep,
iron. That's cool.
yep. Thank you. We refer to that as my wife's armory.
Right.
That's where she keeps all her weapons.
Nice.
Yep. But yeah, Michael, once this is done, if the seasoning holds, you honestly, you will never have to reseason this pan again.
Great.
So you ain't got to worry about it. Use
Right.
whatever oil you want to cook
Right.
with it. It won't matter because once it's seasoned,
Oh
it
yeah.
turns into a polymer and it
Right.
just sticks. It basically turns into a hard plastic.
Wow.
I hate using that word, but plastic coating. And there's no reason to reseason it. Now,
And I
when
thought about buying. I thought about buying one. I don't want to buy one off of Amazon. I don't know what they're like. You know.
that's
And,
where this one came from, and it's
oh
fine.
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a lodge, and it was actually one of the best ones I've ever had.
The ones I see like Staub. S-T.
Yeah,
Yeah, Staub. I don't know what the other brand is. They look pretty good, but I've always wanted to cook in just a cast iron. I
yep.
mean, and this
All
is
right.
the Dutch oven is the closest thing I have to it. It's cast iron, so I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
is,
it's
but
also coated.
it's coated with a coating. I
You're
thought it
right.
was ceramic, but it might be like a what'd you call it?
I, Michael, I don't know. I think it is a
I thought it was
ceramic.
a ceramic nonstick.
It
but-
is. It's almost like a glass coating on it.
I mean, that's what like Creuset is, the French
Right.
one. It's got the
Yep.
same coating, but
Yep.
it's not. This is fraction of the price, you know.
But I'll tell you what, Michael, with raw cast iron, there are a few things you have to keep in mind. One, seeing as this is a brand new seasoned cast iron pan,
Right.
use it, but don't put anything acidic in it for at least about 6 months
Right.
till after you use it and use it over and over again. Two, don't scrub it too hard.
Right.
Okay. Three, cast iron. It won't work like it's real thick metal. So when you get ready to cook in it, you have to preheat it. You have to let it warm up a little bit because the temperature, it takes it a while for it to equalize. And you want to let the whole pan heat up. So about 5 minutes. Put it on the stove before you put anything in it. Put it on the stove at about medium heat before you cook anything in it. Let the whole
Right.
pan heat up. Three, cast iron because it holds the heat and it heats up so well once it gets heat soaked.
Right.
Keep this in mind.
Right.
Medium heat on a cast iron is the
Right.
same as high heat on one of the medium heat with cast iron is the same as high heat on a thin pan.
Oh,
Okay. Low heat is the same as medium. So you when you're cooking, turn your temperature down a little bit. Once the pan gets heated up,
right.
turn your temperature down one step. If you're used to cooking something on real high heat, turn it down to medium high. If you're used to cooking it on medium high, turn it down to medium. So and so, it's one you'll get used to it. You'll understand like anything that you use, any new product, you'll get used to it. But I'm just trying to give you some tips. So do you understand what I'm saying? I've
Yep.
had a few
Yep.
beers, so I'm
Yeah, I
trying to make
do.
sure I'm clear.
Yeah, no, I do.
And if you've seen some of my videos, I have cooked on very high heat.
Yeah, I love to go back and look. I don't watch your. I'm sorry, I gotta stop watching more of your videos. So I did see you making those potatoes.
Yep, the
Yeah, that
potatoes
was
and
cool. Those look delicious.
here is a good one to look at. I've fried some eggs up. I fried an egg up on my wood stove in one of my old cast iron pans.
Right.
Okay, this is one that has seasoning on it, been seasoned for over 80 years. All right, it's one my dad bought in 1940s.
Uh,
All right, he bought two of them.
I'll tell you. Hold on a minute. I want to get something.
Okay, I'm sorry, Sean. I'll be with you shortly. Oh, and there's somebody else watching. Who's here? Pop in and say hi.
This is a cast iron skillet. Wait a minute.
Oh, you do have a cast iron skillet.
This is it's a cast iron skillet, but it's non-stick coated.
Oh,
You can put anything in it. It's a
yeah,
10-inch, but it's not very deep.
yeah.
But it's cast iron. It's a chef. It's a chef Jeffrey Zakarian.
Okay,
He's got a bunch of cast iron product.
I got you.
It's a good pan. It's
Yep,
probably about 8 pounds or so.
yep.
I use it a lot, but there's not much room in it. There's a recipe I like to make. It's leeks and everything. It's a sausage and Brussels sprouts with leeks. Oh my! I do it in that. I want to try it in the that one you made
Well,
me.
Michael, I'll be honest with you. The one I'm sending you is about the same size
Yeah,
as
but it's deeper.
the
Look.
one you got.
Yeah.
It might be, it might not be. Well, the sides are more straight than they
Right.
are
Right. That's what.
angled. But basically, I grew up with the folks cooking in cast
Right.
iron. I've cooked in cast iron all my
Right.
life, and they're raw cast iron.
Right.
They're not non-stick. And here is the other thing I want you to understand. Even though I'm seasoning it for you, which helps with the non-stick,
Right.
it's going to take a while, and you're going to have to learn how to operate it,
Right.
temperature wise, when to add the food, how much oil and everything to use. What I was getting ready to say is, if you look at some of my cooking videos, especially
Right.
recent ones out in
Right.
the shed, cooking on the wood stove, I did everything wrong. Everything that these cast iron experts tell you
Right.
not to do. I didn't use a whole lot of oil. The heat was too high. I put an egg on it and it didn't stick. It didn't break. It didn't do anything. These are the old smooth bottom cast iron pans with 60 years of seasoning on it. I also have a video of using a brand new large pan, just like I bought you,
Right.
first time out of the box, and it was a fucking mess. Everything stuck to it, everything was miserable. I hated that thing until I sanded it down smooth and seasoned it myself.
Right.
That helps, but you also have to learn your temperature control as well.
Right.
And until look, Michael, I use my pans every day.
Right.
If you use yours once a week, it'll probably take you about a year for this pan I'm going to send you to be as slick and non-stick as a Teflon pan.
Nice.
Me using them every day, even a brand new one, if I use it every day, it takes me about 2 months before it
Yeah.
gets to that point. They will get to that point, and you will learn how to, like I said, preheat them, get them ready. It takes you back to a time, Michael, where things were a little bit slower. They took a little bit more time and effort, but there is nothing like anything you can cook in
Right.
a non-stick pan will, honest to God, taste better and cook better and get brown better
Right.
in a heavy cast iron pan than it will even in those fancy $300
Right.
friggin' chef pans. And this thing here,
I forgot I had this. It's in the. I keep it in the oven, out of the way. There's no kind of short
I
on.
get,
But it's got like a pour spout,
yep,
and it's nice. It's just
oh yeah,
and it's heavy.
oh yeah,
It's got the helper handles.
yep. Well, the one I'm sending you is going to be heavy too. It's about 7, 8 pounds. It's heavy. It's heavy. And what do you have for a stove? Is it electric or gas?
It's an electric glass top. Yeah, no, I wish I
Okay.
had gas.
All right. It's glass top too. All right.
Yes,
That's fine. Cast iron will work on it. This does not have the heat ring on it.
I'm going to eventually get one of those inductions. It'll
Mhm.
work on induction, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, it'll work on induction too. They just take a little bit different time,
Right.
you know. But yeah, even glass top, just be real careful with it on the glass top. It
Right.
will scratch your glass.
Yeah.
And it's heavy, buddy. So that means
Yeah. I just keep my
you can break it. You can break your stove if you
right.
drop it.
Right. Yeah, I don't move my Dutch oven that much. I keep it right on the back of the stove. There's no place
Yep.
else to keep it. And like I said, I don't use it as much as I should. Just making big soups or something, or
I gotcha.
lots of mashed potatoes or something.
But I'll tell you what, Michael. When you get this pan, here's the first thing that you should do to cook in it. Fry yourself up some potatoes.
Right.
All right, because the starches in the potatoes also
Yeah.
helps give the pan a slick feeling. All right, so stuff doesn't stick to it. Okay, the starches again, the experts will tell you that cast iron is not porous. Well, no, it's not porous because it's not like a sponge. Stuff won't leak through it.
Right.
But there's another term for it where even with the initial seasoning, it still absorbs the oils and everything you cook in it. So one of the best things you can do is cook some starchy foods in it.
Right.
Chemically, that helps it give a slick, non-stick surface to it. Raw bacon is good. If you get the sugar cured bacon, that will make it sticky.
Right.
But anyway, dude, I gotta let you go. I got my friend here. I got stuff I gotta do.
Okay.
All
I'll see
right.
you.
All right.
Oh,
Take
oh
care.
man. I'll see you soon, all right? I
All
love
right,
you. I'll
buddy.
call you later, all right?
That'll work.
All right. How do you
Love you, buddy.
All right, see ya. Bye-bye.